my thoughts on motherfucking Incantation. Stay tuned. What's happening, Gooligans? Hope you all had a good week. Fucking, what are we all drinking tonight, man? Comment below, man. I'd like to see, man. Fucking, tea, water, fucking coffee, beer. Yeah, I got a beer for us. This is fucking motherfucking something called, Stiegel. This is some goddamn Austrian beer, from Austria, Salzburger. I think that's what it's called. Salzburger, Austria. It's a Golden Brow Premium Lager, product of Austria. Stiegel Gold Brow Premium Lager, product of Austria. Gold Brow. Fucking alcohol, 5%. Man, I don't know. I saw this. I was like, hey, man, fuck, I gotta try it, man. I know Austria's right next to Germany, so it's gotta have some similarity, right? I could be wrong. One of my fucking favorite bands, my favorite band from Austria is Belphegor. And people fucking hate Belphegor, but I like the old Belphegor, man. If you're gonna listen to Belphegor, you gotta listen to the old shit. And fucking Arnold, goddamn, one of my favorite actors. Like the best line. Oh man, sometimes I just love listening to his stupid accent. Well, it's not stupid, but just like when he says stupid shit in movies, like it sounds so funny. Was it like you guys ever seen End of Days? Fucking, he's like, you're nothing but a fucking choir boy. He's telling he's pissed off. He's talking shit to the devil. He's like, you're not a motherfucking choir boy.
You're upsetting me. You don't want to see me upset. Believe me.
Oh, you want to fuck with me? You think you know bad, huh? You're a fucking choir boy compared to me. A choir boy.
Fucking choir boy. It's fucking hilarious. But yeah. Speaking of Germany, I got my German beer boot. I mean, it's not Austrian, but whatever the fuck. I felt like, what a great occasion, man. Well, fucking A. I've never had this, but I was like, yeah, perfect time to fucking try it. But yeah, I'm kind of fucking tired today, man. I had a fucking long day. I've been working on I got an old fucking Chevy truck, doing an intake on it, and yeah, it's finished that up, but it's still fucking leaking, man. It's got the water pump leaking now. So, I'm trying to get it done before the summer really starts so I can drive the motherfucker. It's been out of commission since last summer. But, just got a lot of shit going on, man, so just didn't get around to doing it. So, I'm doing it now. Man. Fuck yeah. I can't wait to try this fucking brew, man. But yeah, hence the title. Fucking what do I think of Incantation? There's been there's been a little bit of backlash. I don't even know if you want to fucking call that, but the singer, guitar player, one of the original members, founding member, John McEntee or whatever, he's getting about kind of like, I don't know, he did this interview and he was giving his opinion on some bands. Which is fucking fine, like, people, this extreme metal, underground metal, whatever you want to call it, opinions vary, and everyone's got one, and you're not gonna like everything, and I guess, like, people got upset, and fucking, and some of the bands he doesn't, like, care much for, and it has nothing to do, like, he fucking thinks they suck or anything, he just, it's some of my favorite bands, but I'm not offended by it. And he's made comments like this before, and old metal maniacs from the early 2000s. I mean, when bands like Hate Eternal were coming out, the real fast, crazy bands. I mean, he just didn't care much for it, and I understand why. I mean, he's a fucking old school, old death metal guy. Hold on a second here. That's fucking good, man. Wow. I'm not even bullshitting. Damn, damn good. That's it tastes like a fucking German Pilsner lager, but it's an Austrian one, so fucking gonna have to get more of this shit, man. This is good. I like it. All right, where the hell was I there? Shit, I was talking about. Oh yeah, so John, the fucking main dude of Incantation. Yeah, so he's never been a huge fan of the really super crazy fast shit, and that's totally fine because like but people were getting upset on him, like, because I guess he mentioned Angelcorpse, as one of the bands in Nile, and it's like, dude, the guy has a right to his own fucking opinion and what he cares for and what he doesn't. Who gives a fuck, Fucking, like, and what he mentioned, like, kind of how like those bands when it came out. See, I got to experience both, the old. I got to, you know, listen to the old stuff first, and then the new stuff was all coming out, and I was of age, to be around to be able to, see it at first hand. So it was great. Um, but what he means is like, that death metal in the early 2000s, the real crazy fast shit, very, super technical, complex. It didn't have. It kind of lost an. It didn't have the atmosphere of the old shit, and it lacked that. And that's kind of what he was saying, and he's not wrong there. You know, the stuff for those days had its own feel and atmosphere of all its own, but it definitely didn't have the old stuff and that he grew up on. And that's totally understandable. That's all he was saying. It's just not his thing. And people got real upset about it. It's just fucking retarded. I just think it's like, man, get fucked. Like you're not gonna like everything. And that's the beauty. Another beauty about underground or just extreme metal in general. There's so much of it, man. You can pick and choose what the fuck you like, and what you don't, and you're not gonna like everything. And there's subcategories of everything, So who gives a shit? Um, but yeah, like that's and funny enough, when I went on to pursue my music and do it, what I wanted to do was take it. I like the real crazy fast shit, but I like the old stuff too, and I wanted to kind of like still have that atmosphere of the old shit. Try to at least a little bit somewhere in there, and then keep the extreme level and speed of the newer stuff or modern stuff. It ain't new anymore. It's fucking the shit I'm talking about is like 25 years old. Nile, Hate Eternal, that type of shit is fucking old now. But whatever. Um, and then it's funny enough, uh, death metal like when I about the time I was old enough to fucking get a band and like really try it, all the guys started playing like the pretty much copycats of the old sounds pretty much. Just funny enough, just how that end up working out. But everything goes in cycles. I notice now like the big deal is like you're not all the cool kids like the fucking blasphemy and the war metal stuff, So you're in the cool club if you like that, or yeah. So that seems to be the big thing now. So everything goes in fucking circles. It's just cool, It's just how it goes. It's awesome. But so a few fucking updates for y'all, man. Tomorrow, or if this video posts tonight, Sunday. I did a little short on this. 5/25, man. Fucking May 25th, man. Sunday. Uh, fucking my Ghoulish Grin demo is going fucking. It's being released by Fomorian, so I'm really excited about that. So if you guys get a chance, fucking check it out. Pick one up. Buy one. I mean, support. Fucking, I appreciate it. If not, man, cool. Um, fucking, I get that too. But I plan on as soon as I get my copies or whatever, I'm gonna put them on the Bandcamp and do all that stuff. But it's called Unholy Procession. So if you guys are interested, man, and here's another thing I'll announce. It's got drums. I got a drummer. So my guy Dan Klein, fucking Dan fucking Klein of Cryptic Fog, he's doing the drums. So I got with him and decided to collaborate and fucking I was like, dude, I wrote all this shit with a drum machine, but I was like, I think this thing would do a lot better if it had some real fucking drums. You know, honestly, people might take it a little more seriously. So, if you guys never heard Ghoulish Grin with a fucking real drummer, so that's a little treat for y'all. And the shit is really fucking fast. It's still 300 beats per minute. And my guitar, like Dan Klein is one of the only drummers that I've ever met who can fucking keep up with my fucking riffs, man. And I'm not bragging. My shit's fast. It really is. It's just the way I like to play. Um, you know, 300 beats per minute. Uh, I love the fucking speed, man. So, um, but yeah, that's an update, man. Fucking tomorrow, and also tomorrow, or if it's today, Sunday, whenever this fucking video goes up, Shredbeard's channel. Like I already did a little short on this, but I'm gonna remind you all. Fucking, he's doing. We're doing a fucking release party of the for the demo on his channel. So just go to Shredbeard. And it's 6:30 fucking Pacific time, 8:30 Central time, and 9:30 Eastern time. I think I got that right. Shit. But yeah, just go, we're gonna be fucking doing it. Release party. So if you guys aren't busy, I mean, I know fucking Maryland Death Fest going on right now. So, and it's Memorial Day weekend. So I mean, a lot of people are probably gonna miss this fucking release. But whatever. You do what you do. You do what you can. You know, fucking nothing's perfect. I don't. I ain't got any expectations, but I'm definitely either way, man. I'm fucking excited for this. So get this music out in the world. And I want to thank if any of the guys from Fomorian are watching or get a chance to, man. I gotta give a shout out to Fomorian because like they really took an interest in what I do and helped me out, and it's been quite an honor. And you know, so all cheers to all the fucking guys at Fomorian, fucking Treadbeard, McEntee, Warhammer 666, fucking Kai. Thank you guys, man, fucking for you know, fucking get my shit out there. I really appreciate it. It means a lot. So, and you know what? I'm very proud and honored to be a part of the fucking Fomorian fucking label, man, because it's just good fucking people. It's everything that represents underground music to me, and it's true. It's true as of its form, man. Fucking, it's underground as fuck, and I love that. And everyone on there is passionate as fuck about what they do, and it's just they're all good folks, man. So, cheers to you guys for more, and thank you. But yeah. So, there's that. I'm excited about that. Okay. Um, last week, so the band, man. I was saying there's a bit of a story back. I think did I say there was a backstory? No, I don't remember. Maybe I was talking to somebody. I was talking to my good buddy Jaded Hunter. I told him there's a bit of a story back to the sound. Uh, the band you all heard if you liked it was Vadimvon. Oh man, I don't know if you guys can see this. Probably not. And you're like, who the fuck is Vadimvon? Well, also there's some ties into the band Shroud. See, I mentioned Shroud like I had last week. I was talking about my old buddy Eric that passed away sadly. I was talking about Shroud, and I was like, there's a bit of a story about how I got into Shroud or knew about him. Oh well, so this ties into Vadimvon. So this is kind of an interesting one. So Daniel Vadimvon, I think that's Daniel V. Everyone calls him V, but his name's Daniel. Daniel V. He goes by Daniel V. Whatever. Vadimvon. He's in currently in the band, one of my favorite bands. He's playing bass in Nile. And actually, I think they're playing Maryland Death Fest on it, ironically, and also Morbid Angel. So, and how do I fucking that's how sort of how I met him years ago playing a Cryptic Fog show. Actually, we were playing at this shithole bar called Memories in Chicago, and Dan V. He's he was on tour with Morbid Angel, and fucking like he was like opening act on tour. So when they're, when a band like that has days off, if they can get another gig, a smaller one, and get paid still, whatever, they're making money, and they're still getting their music out there. So it just so happens we had a gig when he was playing at the same bar, like his band was on the bill. I didn't really keep track. My drummer at the time, it wasn't a different drummer, but he did a lot of the. He actually no, he did all of it. He did all the fucking networking, and he was the only one in the band with a computer. So he did pretty much. He got us all. He would talk to like the promoters and shit. He would get the show. So when I would go to a show, I didn't know who the fuck was playing. I didn't pay attention to any of that shit. I just like, let's go. I was more like I had the guy. I was the dude with the working force, man. Like I had the vehicle. I had money. Well, not a lot of money, but like I was really eager to do it. The drum Brandon, he had a computer and he was kind of like that guy that did that shit. So, anyways, didn't know Vadimvon was playing. Had no fucking clue. We played our set. I mean, there was like maybe 10, 15 people in the crowd, maybe at best. And just did our thing. And when we were finished, he comes up to me, and I didn't know who the fuck he was. I didn't. And he's like, "Dude, you remind me of my friend Trey. You're playing." And I'm like, man, there's only one Trey I know, and I'm like, it can't be the fucking same Trey, But I had no. And he was talking about he's friends with Trey. He did artwork for Morbid Angel, their website and shit. And he's like, "Yeah, you remind me of my friend Trey from Morbid Angel." I'm like, "What?" And I mean, I didn't say. I just was like, "Oh, thank you, man." He's like, "No, like I wouldn't fucking come up to somebody and just say this. And he's just the way you fucking. He was like, the way you fucking play, you're really into it. And I mean, Cryptic Fog was nothing like Morbid Angel at all. Like not even close. Sound wise. I mean, maybe bits in here. But that was like probably the best fucking compliment I ever got in my life. And I'm trying not to boast about it, but it's nice to be able to share something like that because it really meant a lot to me. I was like, holy shit, but I didn't know even how to take it. I was like 21 years old. I didn't like, and Trey of course was one of my favorite, if not like favorite fucking death metal guitar player, a guitarist like. And I know some people think he's overrated. I don't. I got what the fucking dude was about, like musically, like a long time ago. But it was just like, wow, dude, like holy shit, like this dude's cool. He really dug what we were doing too. And that's how I met him. That's how I discovered Vadimvon. And then they played. Of course, this band has a drum machine. Ironically, there's more to this story too. So like, so fucking they played, and I was actually really impressed because they had a drum machine, but they were so powerful live because they had it was another guitar player and a bass player, but they did the dual vocals, man, the screaming and the growling, and they were really powerful. That's another thing I didn't really mention. I mean, I can go on. This might be a longer story, but then I was anticipating, but whatever. So they played their set. They're kick ass. So time goes on. Um, you know, I think at the time I had fucking MySpace or something, and I contacted him on MySpace and got his phone number, and because he said he lost the guitar player that he had that I saw, like his guitar player left the band, and he wanted me to join, which was at the time was like pretty fucking huge. I was like, holy shit, like, kind of fanboyed out a little bit because I'm like, this dude's friends with Trey from Morbid Angel, like he does his artwork, like holy shit. Anyways, so I was stoked, but at the same time I was like, it didn't end up happening. We tried, we gave it a go, and how that went about is fucking he wanted to get Eric in the band from Shroud, and Eric somehow they met online. Somehow Eric did this thing where he played a show. He did something where he added real drums to Vadimvon's music, and take us I don't know. Eric lived in Fort Wayne. It was about Fort Wayne's about 2.5 hours from me, or maybe 3 hours, almost close to that. So we were gonna try to make it work. So I took a trip out to Fort Wayne because like he wanted to recruit a drummer, he wanted another guitar player. Vadimvon's in South Carolina, man. Like that's where he was based out of, and I'm like, at the time. So well, anyways, I don't want to go too far ahead. So I went out to I met Eric out in Fort Wayne. He gave me Eric's number. I got in touch with Eric, and Eric was in the band Shroud. So that's how I heard about Shroud. And so I went and made a jam session with him. Like we went over some of the Vadimvon's music. Came back home. I mean, nothing really happened. The reason it ended up not happening. The reason why for that was fucking man. Like at the time in 2009, 2010, the economy was shit. I was lonely. I'm just a, I was in my early 20s. What the fuck am I gonna do? Get out there, sleep on the dude's fucking couch? And people are like, yeah. I'm like, no, no. I mean, the dude was married. He's got a wife. He's got a fucking, got a house. He also like he was a costume designer. I don't know if he still does that shit. But so I mean, what am I gonna do? Go flip burgers? Like I have no skill set, no money. Um, I can't just live on some dude's couch and hope shit fucking happens. Like and that's just at the time. Like I said, the fucking economy was shit. I could barely get. I had my cleaning job working for the rich. I was working for a country club cleaning, and we're all like, what am I gonna do if it don't work out? Come back home, try to get my job back? Like things were really tight back then. It was very scary because like you got a job, you hold on to it. Um, and so it wasn't like the fucking 80s or early 90s. You could just fucking pack your bags and fucking go and like as long as you're willing to work, there'll be a job for you. Fuck, those days are gone. At the time when I entered the workforce, that shit didn't exist. So it was mostly like financial and like economical shit. The reason why I didn't want to go out there and take the risk at the time. I just didn't trust it. And also, I didn't want to be a burden on him. Like what if I get out there, I run out of money, I can't find a job. Just that type of shit. You gotta worry. You gotta priorities. It fucking comes down to priorities. So it ended up not happening. But out of the experience, I met some really cool people and got to share some things. So that part was cool. And I mean, I did try to give it a shot. I did. It's not like I didn't fully. I just realized like sometimes you gotta think. And what I'm gonna do, pack my bags and hope this thing fucking works out. Like Eric actually joined Vadimvon and it didn't work out for him. Like they end up leaving. And I mean, look at it now. Like V's in fucking Nile and Morbid Angel. So like, where would have gone anyways? I just so happened to. I don't know. That's just kind of my deal with it, man. I'm sure some people understand what I'm talking about. But yeah. So I kept in touch with V for a little while there, and then I lost touch with him. You switch phones, switch numbers and shit. So, and I'm not gonna go like, hey, be my friend. I'm not gonna fucking hound the guy down. Fucking hunt him down. But yeah, so that was a cool time. And if anybody was wondering about that, someone mentioned, I think it was someone mentioned about the harps chord in the Vadimvon song that I posted. That you guys heard. Okay, so V is actually from Russia, and his mom became a school. His mom was taught English. It was like an English school teacher. So they moved here when he was a teenager. And where I'm going with this, some of that music you heard, it comes from his like the some of the Russian traditional roots, like traditional Russian music. So he like incorporates a little bit of that into his death black metal style, which is really fucking cool. So yeah, he took some of his actual roots from his country and fucking incorporated into it. So that's where like you got a bit of that harpsichord and actually the whole album. Forgot to mention this is a good fucking album. Fucking Rise, Chaos, Infernal. You can find this on. You got to go to the band's Bandcamp because like for some damn reason I can't find anything on it on YouTube. So if you like this, if anybody guys like this, you gotta go to the Bandcamp and listen to it. Look up Vadimvon on Bandcamp. So it sucks. You guys can't even see the fucking name. Let me see if you can see that. Can you guys read that? Vadimvon. There you go. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's my story with that. It's not that impressive, but hey, it's an experience that I'll never forget. And you know, part of my metal journey, even now. You know, but I think that's about all I got for you guys this week, man. Fucking shit. Looks like we got what, like 25 minutes. So hey, if any of you, if you're all new to the channel, something I've been doing, um, fucking at the end of these, I've been playing a song. I'm not gonna tell you who it is. It's just gonna be a blank screen, and we're gonna discuss it the following week. And I always like, you guys can comment and let me know what you think, whether you like it or not. I'll try not to give anything away, whether because there's a chance one of these times I might not like it. But yeah, that's so if you haven't already, get some fucking headphones. Definitely have something good to listen to this on, because if you're just listening right off the fucking phone, it sucks, man. You're not gonna get the effect. So definitely need some headphones, or put this on your home stereo. However, just make sure you got a good way to listen to it. That's all. That's very important, because you don't get the full effect of what this is about. So, but man, I went over everything ever I wanted to for this time around. So fucking A, guys. All right, man. Until next time, stay tuned. Cheers. Oh, I hope to see you guys tomorrow at fucking on Shredbeard's channel, or tonight or Sunday. So don't forget, man. Come over to Shredbeard. Um, fucking come hang out, have a drink, fucking whatever, man. All right. Cheers.
Do you like pornos?
Excuse me?
You know, pornos. Fuck films.